Hi my loves, welcome to day one of these 12 days of yoga Christmas challenge. My name is Bethany and if you don't know me, I am the Yogi Witch. So over the next 12 days, we'll be exploring our yoga practice through the short, sharp 20-minute flow. So it is the Christmas period. There's a lot of festivities going on and we don't always have time to get ourselves a yoga class or do an hour-long flow, especially if you've got families down staying, etc, etc. So these flows are designed to keep up your spirits, keep up your practice, and just find a bit of you time amongst all the chaos. So to kickstart this challenge, we are beginning with ENERGISE. So this is a short 20-minute flow looking at waking up the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and to find a little bit of fire in our day. So you don't need any props, don't need anything for this flow today. You can grab yourself a mat, maybe a glass of water, give yourself 20 minutes, shut the family out. And when you're ready, my darlings, I will meet you back on the mat to get started. Okay, so to begin today's flow, you're going to come in to a comfortable seated pose. Maybe it's with your legs crossed, maybe it's with the legs extended, or in a hero's pose. And once you get here, you're going to inhale to roll back those shoulders, lifting this chest, and simply close the eyes. Keeping those hands face down on our knees, spine lovely and tall here. And we're just going to ground ourselves for the first 10 breaths. So maybe you can hear the family in the room, Christmas music, anything at all. Maybe you're worrying about presents, lists, etc. You're just going to wave them away, dedicate the next 20 minutes to you and your well-being. So starting to pay attention to your breath, feeling every inhale, feeling every exhale, aiming to get it all the way to the base of the belly. So almost if you have to push past the part in that diaphragm to get it down there. And we want that spine lovely and tall to keep a long line of energy from the base all the way to the top of the neck. And from here, we're going to activate our oceanic breath. So starting to bring a little bit of energy into the practice. So what I'd like you to do, I'd like you to try and kind of constrict the breathing to the back of your throat. So making kind of sounds of the ocean. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the nose. So creating the waves that you would hear on the beach in that back of the throat. Sometimes it can take a little bit of practice to get kind of used to it. But we're going to try and activate this oceanic breath for the flow ahead. So keeping the energy in the body, my darlings. So spending 5 more breaths here, just creating that oceanic sounds. And keeping this breath going, you're going to blink those eyes open and roll into your tabletop. So shoulders stacked over the wrist, hips over the knees. From here, we're just going to start to add in some spinal movement. So maybe you work through your cat-cow, maybe you add a little bit of circles, maybe you add waves, anything that feels good for you. But just start to move this spine, start to kind of stretch out any stiffness, any tension that might be going on here. Anything that your body is craving, little wiggles, anything at all. And then when you're ready, you're feeling good, that spine is feeling a little bit warmed up, you're going to bring yourself back into your tabletop position, so those shoulders stacked over the wrist, and from here you're going to bring those knees to touch. Let's activate this core. Now I'm going to give you two ways you can do the tabletop balance. Maybe you simply extend the leg and just work with the leg, or if you'd like to intensify it, you're going to bring this belly button all the way in, start to engage this core as we send out the left hand. Beautiful. So we're going to take this 5 times. So inhale, exhale, elbow and knee come to touch, hold it here. And then take it all the way back out. Beautiful. For 4. Yes. For 3, bring it in. For 2. Yes. And for 1, hold it in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send those toes all the way to the sky, maybe reaching around to find that foot. Open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop that leg. You're going to flex that foot, flex that hand, bring this belly button up for 5, 4, 3, yes, 2, 1. Whew. Oh my goodness, feeling it in that right arm. So when you're ready, you're going to take it to the other side. Bring those knees to touch. Again, maybe you simply work with the leg, or you can extend out that right hand here. When you're ready, we inhale, exhale, elbow, knee, come to touch, and take it all the way back out. Beautiful. Bringing it in for 4, in for 3, ooh, in for 2, I'm wobbling, and in for 1. Squeeze, 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 hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send those toes behind you. Maybe find that foot. Lift and open that chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, 1. Flex that foot, flex that hand, engage that core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hand down, release the knees. And when you're ready, we're going to lift those hip bones all the way into the sky. Come to your first down dog of this little flow. So bending one knee, bend another, start to pedal out those legs, getting any movement that feels good for you. Maybe nodding the head, yes, shaking it no. Wiggling those hips. Beautiful. Before we bring our down dog into stillness, melt that chest to those knees, send those hip bones high. We're going to hold it here for 5 breaths. So take that oceanic breath in the back of your throat. Keeping that energy within the body. Beautiful. And when you're ready, you're going to bring these big toes to touch, my darling. On your inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky. Bend this knee off, split dog. And then draw this right knee into the chest. Curve the top of the spine. Bring this belly button in. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, on the 1, step it between those hands. Get yourself balanced, get yourself stable. And then we inhale, lift those arms all the way to the sky, roll back the shoulders, find your way to high lunge. As we inhale, exhale, frame that front foot, step back into your plank, knees up, knees down, it's completely your choice. But roll through your vinyasa. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, bend the knees, hip bones high, down dog. So keeping that oceanic breath in the back of your throat if it feels good. If it doesn't, you can just resume normal breath through the nose. But when you're ready, we bring these big toes to touch. On your inhale, sweep the left leg to the sky, bend this knee off, split dog. Beautiful, inhale. Exhale, bring this belly button in, chest, knee comes into the chest, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, on the 1, step it between the hands, and we inhale to our high lunge, so roll back the shoulders, feeling strong, feeling stable. Yes, Exhale, frame that front foot, step back to your plank, knees up, knees down, it's your choice, but roll through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, tuck those toes, down dog, 5 breaths. So if down dog is too much today, that is fine. You're going to bring yourself into your child's pose, so anything that feels good to you. We're staying here for 4 more breaths, in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling strong, feeling rooted through your toes, through those hands with the earth beneath you. Feeling that energy, that strength. Yes, and when you're ready, bring those big toes to touch. Inhale, sweep the right leg to the sky, bend these knees, bend this knee, split dog. As we inhale, exhale, draw this knee into the chest, hold, and take it back up to the sky, split dog. Beautiful, right knee, right elbow, give it a tap. And then send it all the way back to the sky, split dog. This time, right knee comes across the body, give that right elbow a tap. And you're going to slide that foot under, pivot on that back foot, left hand comes to the sky, move to your fallen triangle. So keep these hips lifted here, gaze up towards the sky for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Play around here, left hand comes to the mat, swing yourself back to your 3-legged down dog. And then bring this knee into the chest, step it between those hands as we inhale, high lunge. Yes, exhale, frame the front foot, step to plank, knees up, knees down, it's your choice, but find your way through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, hip bones come high, down dog. Oh, feeling that fire. Feel that energy, keep that oceanic breath going, or if it's not comfortable, you can find a different type of breathing, anyone that feels good to you. And when you're ready, we're going to bring those big toes touch once more. Inhale, left leg comes to the sky, bend this knee off, split dog. And then draw it into the chest, engage this core, hold it here. Before we send it back up to the sky, split dog. Left knee, left elbow, give it a tap. And then send it back up to the sky, yes. This time, left knee goes all the way to that right elbow, give it a tap. And then slide it under, move to a fallen triangle on the other side, lift those hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, yes, and 1. Right hand comes to the mat, swing this left leg to the sky, back to split dog, yes. We've got it. And then draw this knee into the chest, step it between those hands. We inhale all the way to high lunge. Exhale, frame that front foot. Step back into your plank. Final vinyasa for this little flow. So knees up, knees down, it's your choice. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, hip bones high, down dog. So holding this down dog, 5 breaths. Feeling strong, feeling rooted, feeling awake. So just a little sharp, short 20-minute flow to bring us back to our practice, to dedicate a little time to you. So feeling awake, feeling energized. And if you have jumping through, maybe you jump through, or you can simply place the knees to the mat, or maybe you take this right knee to the right wrist, lower it down, step the left leg on top, and sit the body all the way back into a comfortable seated pose. If it's not comfortable, those legs crossed, again, you can extend them. And from here, we're going to work with stretching that spine. So on your inhale, you're going to roll those bodies all the way over the knees. And exhale to curve as you take it back. So let that head hang heavy as you make this movement, rolling in one direction, rolling in another. And then when you're ready, we're going to bring our body back into the center. Lift those legs to extend them, moving on to our sit bones, my loves. From here, you're going to bend this right knee into the chest and allow it to fall to the side. If you need any support, you can grab yourself a pillow, etc., maybe a block. And from here, we're going to inhale to lift the chest, hands come overhead. And on your exhale, pivot from those hips and forward fold. So maybe you find the thigh, maybe you find the ankle, or maybe you're able to find the foot. But wherever you are, keep those shoulders level. Work with your breath to pivot from those hips to get a little bit deeper in the stretch, aiming to get a gorgeous little stretch up the hamstring. Inhale to gaze at those toes. Exhale, roll the body up and switch sides to extend the right leg, bend the left knee into the chest and allow it to come to the side. From here, we inhale to lift those arms to sky, lift this chest, and exhale, pivot from the hips and forward fold. Again, recognizing if one side of the body is more comfortable than the other, a little bit more open. That's all right. Each side is different. Like my eyebrows, they're sisters, not twins. Inhale, look at the big toe. Exhale, bring the body all the way up. This time bend both knees and you're going to relax all the way back into your mat. So hugging these knees nice and close into your chest, give them a little bit of a rock so you massage the base of the spine into the floor. And then from here, we're going to inhale, take those arms all the way overhead, stretch those legs, pointing the fingers, point those toes. And then bringing the body back into a mini Shavasana here. So allowing those arms to relax down by your side. Legs can be extended, or maybe you bring the bottom of the feet together to come into your butterfly legs. Anything that feels good to you here. But we're going to release this fire that we've brought into our day. So taking a beautiful deep inhale. And on your exhale, sigh it all the way out. Giving yourselves just a few more moments in peace and in stillness. These are just short little flows. So we're getting back in control of our breath. Again, maybe just tuning out the world around us for a few more minutes. No matter how long your flow is, maybe 5 minutes, maybe 50. You want to add a Shavasana in. It is one of the most important poses. Well, it is the most important pose in all of yoga. It helps remind us that yoga is a spiritual practice. And it helps us find a bit of peace in the body, a bit of peace in the mind. So you're welcome to stay here for as long as you need, my darlings. As always, sending love, sending magic. Or if you're ready to come out, you're very slowly going to bring those knees to touch and just take a few windscreen wiper movements from side to side just to ease out those hips. When you're ready, you're going to roll that body to one side, using your hands to lift yourself all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Roll back the shoulders, take one hand to the heart, take another on top. And the final breath for the class, my loves, we're going to inhale through the nose. And exhale all the way out, blinking the eyes open if they're closed and coming back into the room. So thanking you for joining me for day 1 of this 12 days of yoga little Christmas challenge. I hope you feel energized, I hope you feel awake, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat tomorrow for the next flow. I'll see you tomorrow, my loves.